Today I'm making homemade chili con carne and turning it into healthy nachos. This is a cook once, eat 8 times meal prep, and I'm breaking down the calories, macros, and the cost per serving. If you love budget-friendly, high-protein meals, you're going to love this recipe. My name's Tammy and this is the Tamlin Long Reset Method. Let's jump into the video. I found this recipe online on Recipe Tin Eats, and I am just using it as the base for my spice mix, and then I will just whip together my own version of a chili. I think that's the best part of cooking. We need cayenne pepper. We need 1 to 2 teaspoons, so I'm doubling it. So we are going to do 3 teaspoons. I don't like it too spicy, but I would like a warming kick. Then we need 4 teaspoons of paprika. So this is actually 8 teaspoons of paprika. 5 teaspoons of cumin. So that's 10 teaspoons of cumin. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. We don't have onion powder. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. So that's 4 teaspoons of garlic powder. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I have a little bit of the salt refill left, and I ordered another one on Amazon. My salt refill. And it also calls for 2 teaspoons of oregano. We do not have oregano. We have mixed herbs. And the reason I'm not showing you is because I put mixed herbs into the Italian herbs jar as a refill. And then my favorite thing to do, which might not work for everybody, but I love to put a dash of cinnamon in my bolognese and in my chili. It just works for me. It adds an almost sweet, warm yumminess to it. I really enjoy cinnamon. So we will just do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Those are the spices. I've just got it on a medium heat, and I'm just going to heat the pan up a little bit before I put some olive oil in. Remember these? The frozen onions. Again, I'm just grateful to myself for cutting all those onions and freezing them so that I don't have to do it now. This is approximately 1 onion. It's not an exact science. In fact, I'm going to do an onion and a half because we didn't have any onion powder. While the onions are browning, before I put the mince in, I am so long going to drain these black beans. I don't usually buy organic, but they didn't have any of the regular cans in stock and was more expensive, but I'm glad we've got organic. What really bothers me, and I want everybody to know about it, is in the ingredients. Please check your canned goods for preservatives, because that's stupid, and also check them for firming agents. I just don't like that at all, and these are firming agent free. In fact, they might have had the normal black beans, but there was a firming agent in it. I won't buy a firming agent. I like to rinse the beans until there's no more bubbles. This is 1 kilogram of mince. I'm just going to brown this meat a little bit before I add the spices. Once it's browned, I will put the spices in. I am also adding in 2 cups of corn, this whole jar of passata, if that's how you say it, and a tablespoon of sugar just to balance out this acidity because it is going to be very tomatoey, which I like. This is browning beautifully, and here is my bowl of spice mix. This smells really good. I'll mix it through and then just let this meat get a little bit more brown before I add in the beans, the corn, and the tomato sauce. This smells exactly perfect, and what I really like about this 5% mince is, look, it's dry. I haven't drained it, I haven't done anything, it's just not oily at all. I really like that. First up, 2 cups of corn and 2 cans of black beans. And that teaspoon of sugar. I feel like it looks like it's lacking just a little depth of flavor, so I'm going to put a tablespoon of tomato paste in. This looks great. I am going to drop the heat all the way down, and I'm just going to leave it to simmer with the lid on for about 20 minutes, just so that all of the flavors can develop. And this should be ready. The chili con carne is ready. I will very easily get 4 portions from here. I'm going to weigh it as well, just so that we can do the correct calories and cost per serving. $613 grams for the first portion. $627 grams. Oh, okay, that one's really full. It is a different size, but I weighed the identical one. These are the 4 portions, and they are all roughly about 600 and... okay, that one was 613, 627, 670, and then 640. So I'll work out the average. 4 portions of chili con carne, just cooling off the last little bit. And I will be refrigerating 1 and freezing 3 of the portions. 4 portions of chili con carne. Remember, all my links for stuff on Amazon is below, so that I can earn some commission in case you're in the market for shopping for kitchen stuff. This is the very last portion of frozen chili con carne that I made at the beginning of the month. I think it's the 1st of February now. It's been a month of Paul and I enjoying one of these every Saturday evening. I am just going to show you how I make nachos for us, and I will do the costing of 1 portion as well, including the chips and the guacamole and everything that goes with it. Instead of sour cream and guacamole, I am actually going to make a yogurt-based guacamole sauce. So it's going to be the yogurt, the avocado, and I'm going to season it well with salt and pepper. I wish that I had some lemon, I don't, so I'm just going to also put a little bit of balsamic vinegar in. Let me show you how it goes. To start, 100 mils of plain yogurt. The spoon weighs 40 grams, so I know to put 60 in, and that'll be okay. So 120 grams of yogurt, then 1 avocado, oh, it's got some gross bits. It should be okay though. I'll just discard of this bit. Next, a generous helping of salt, a generous helping of pepper, and a splash of balsamic vinegar. And then using a fork, I will just mash up the avocado, mix it with the yogurt, and that will be our guacamole sauce. Perfect. The next step is I'm going to heat this up on the stove and get it to bubble. I am preheating my oven to about 200 degrees Celsius. This is sufficiently bubbling away. I am confident that it's heated through perfectly. These are the tortilla chips that I use. I get them from Tesco. I like the ingredients. Well, I don't like the vegetable oils. However, it's only the vegetable oil. There's no other additives. So this is a good option for me at this time. I'm going to layer these in a circular way. And then I have some grated cheese over there that I'll weigh just to get the right quantity. Paul likes for me to layer the cheddar on his nachos. I like for the cheddar to be layered on top of the chili once it's on the plate. I like my mince in the middle because I do not like a soggy tortilla chip, and Paul likes his mince on top. Let's just weigh this out. 375 grams. So that is about 20 grams going onto Paul's. Again, I like my mince to be in the middle and Paul likes his all on top. And we're just going to weigh this last bit of cheese to see how much is going on my portion. 355. I'll just put a little bit extra on top of Paul's, just under 20 grams. Then a finishing touch that Paul and I really enjoy is to put a little bit of these pickled sliced green jalapenos on top. I am actually looking for another brand to buy because spirit vinegar is not good. So if you know a brand, please let me know down below, but I'll show you the finished product in 2 moments. And then I'm just doing the trick of weighing it to see the quantity I use. Paul's portion, my portion, and we went from 637 grams to 593, so another 40 grams. Those go into the oven for a few moments. I just like for the cheese to melt and then they will be perfect. These have just come out of the oven and now the final step is the guacamole sauce, and because there's so much of this we can be very generous and it just makes everything better. This is my portion. It is looking so good. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to hit the like button and even better, subscribe. Until next time, I hope you have a really great day. Bye for now.